Hello, and welcome back to Super CoatPockets Battle Extreme, that RPG I made like 8 years ago. Last time, we got to this part of the deep dungeon and then got killed by a random encounter that wasn't properly balanced. Hooray! Now we're gonna activate switches. This releases slow-moving death monsters, which might be dangerous if you let them catch you, but they move slowly. And here's the random encounter that murdered me. And it did it again. Let's not try and run this time because that won't work. Ah, the catch is that it doesn't have any HP. That makes sense. Now here's another floor which I think is stupid. Go back the way you came. Yay! That was an amazing puzzle. And now we have a pendant for floor 10, which is as deep as the thing goes. So let's heal. One thing I would have done differently if I did this game now would be making you heal between fights automatically, especially after boss fights. But that doesn't happen. So who's this mysterious fellow? You won't want to see what's behind me. It would destroy your mind. Do you still want to see it? Well, yeah. Then there's a boss fight against Zachariah and his floating palette swaps of the part of the first boss that we haven't even fought yet. Zachariah is, I think, possibly loosely based on, like, a me that a local friend had. And that's all I know. You can't tell from the battle picture or the world sprite, but you can sort of tell from Rome's portrait of it. So I don't remember how this fight goes. One important thing is Trin leveled up to level 5 at some point, which means she got an upgraded version of one of her other spells, which is slightly more likely instant kill, which is probably like the least useful spell to get a slightly upgraded version of. Oh. Well, okay then. So, Zachariah uses a bunch of different spells that boss fights that we haven't seen yet, again, because I'm doing this in the wrong order, use. So, he's got like an enemy skill materia, is basically the idea. There's another one. So he's buffing himself and lowering everyone's defense. At least the eyeballs are weak. I don't have a lot to say about this. Oh hey, he's vulnerable to bleeding. Hey, lasers. That's fair. And he just drained himself of 100 HP. I guess that probably did nothing. Okay. That's a little silly, isn't it? Yay, victory. Spaz Fireball Plus! Now even more offensive in some societies. And Silence Mountain. And Combo Breaker. I forgot about that one. I see. Hey, and now you can use Zachariah as a character, which is good because Zachariah is good. So let's go to the character select lobby. And remove party members. Zachariah uses enemy skills, so we can use all of those things. Like this thing, which increases all of the stats, or this thing, which can cause like every status effect. Zachariah is pretty useful. And they don't have a type. And they have a weapon that's just question marks. Still need to use a healer. But let's also bring Ian along, why not? And heal. Now, the deep dungeon is the path to the third ending of the game out of 3. And we're breaking the world. There's a wall here. Broke the first wall. Oh, there's a wall here. Broke the second wall. Maybe you can see where this is going. Broke the third wall. Broke the fourth wall. What? What is this? I've just come to an alarming conclusion. This world is a computer game. Oh, I get it. We broke the fourth wall. Very funny, game creator. Thank you. So this is all a game? It was all a lie? Well, it wasn't a great game anyways. Maybe I'll get more dialogue now. Don't count on it. Ooh, I want to be a cleric. You already are. Maybe we can get out of here. Let's keep going. You at the keyboard, push some keys. So yes, by doing the deep dungeon you break the fourth wall and everyone learns it's a computer game. Ha! Hilarious! This music and a few of these tile sets, are, and this battle music. Oh, I forgot you guys were here. Sprite Rip and Palette Swap. Some of my favorite enemy encounters in the game just because of the joke. Anyway. Alright, so the music, the background, although it's distorted, and a handful of these tiles are from Kit's old OHR RPG CE, RPG, which starred a bunch of smiley faces and was quite silly. The rest of these tiles are from a previous version of Super CoatPockets Battle Extreme, which was made in like XP, and they're okay. Dang it. The rest of these tiles were in the XP version of Super CoatPockets Battle Extreme in a hidden area. The ones that are from Kit's RPGs are these warp ones over here. And these. Good ol' OHR RPG CE. Bong! Bing! You are being blowed outside! That's a joke, because that was a line from Kit's old RPG that was poor English. Oh, that was that one again. Which one of these did I not talk to? Bing. Bong. Whatever. You get the point. This music... apparently one of them can explode and make an Ultros joke. I forgot about that. Anyway. That battle music is also from that RPG. And we don't know where it came from, like, before that. Oh, hey, Pippies. Why can't I run from any of these encounters? Having to actually fight stuff? What? That's ridiculous. Silence Mountain is like Silent Hill, but for everybody! Yay! Ian does mostly buffs. I'm not sure where the message Ian shows skills with the blade came from. Zachariah shooting a barrage of lasers from its core is just because I didn't change that battle message from the boss that used it, which was an it. And I guess Zachariah's an it too. I don't know. It's not that important. Pippies apparently don't do much damage. Mega Man enemies drop Mega Man pickups. Anyway, welcome to Lobby 0, which is very clearly just Monstro Town. I heard Vuli has a secret power with items. Don't tell anyone though, it's a secret. Oh yeah, Vuli has the if you use items they're twice as effective checkbox ticked in the editor. Did you know this game has 3 endings? You're close to one of them. Here's a save point because you can save anywhere anyways. So, this is just Monstro Town. Here's that room with the thing you turn off and then go to bed. Feel free to sleep here, just talk to the Scarecrow. And this is a sealed door. And this is an expensive shop. And also a thing that makes you dance. In this shop we carry some rare equipment, but you can't just buy it. A lifetime membership is 10,000 lint. You do not have enough lint in your pockets. That is like boss drops and stuff, because the bosses in this game drop stuff. So, we also have the training dojo up here. I'm the Battle Dummy Ultra! You can use me to test out your skills even more. I haven't even shown the Battle Dummy Regular. The purpose of the Battle Dummies was just to like, hey, you can See what your abilities do. Hooray! Anyway, the main point of Lobby Zero. Each of your party members has a challenge specific to them. When you bring them along, their challenge will appear. Thanks for visiting. And this is showing you how many challenges you've beaten. One of these will disappear for each of the main characters. So, I guess since we're here, we might as well do these, because they give you special moves. For some reason, the Shagg challenge is fighting against the concept of school and school buses while the Earthbound coffee break music plays. I'm not sure that this was the intended music. I honestly do not know. But this is very strange. So let's see. When you fight actual boss fights in this game, Trin tells you their stats. School bus be sent out annoying children, sending you into a rage. Because reasons. This game is very weird. In Engineer's Rocket Boosts. That seems like a strange message. A textbook passage read very slowly, putting you to sleep. I honestly don't know if this was the intended music here, but I'm not sure how I would have made it, how I would have accidentally put the wrong music here either. So this is just interesting, I suppose. That's an Earthbound attack reference. Getting run over by a bus. Except in Earthbound it wasn't a bus. Oh no, homework. You can tell that I wasn't a big fan of school, probably. And I'm still not a big fan of school. These buses are bad at running people over, apparently. Also, that Shagg attack is completely pointless. It very rarely works. And even if it does, it doesn't do that much. This thing doesn't do a whole lot of damage, at least. Even if it does put everyone to sleep. And or enrage them. I guess at moments when I don't have a lot to say about my own old RPG, it may be sort of speaking for itself, at least. Because I think right now it's saying, look at how silly I am. Whoa. Let's try to get Trivial Pursuit to go off. Oh no, detentions. Yeah, this thing just spams status effects. Rather than letting you do anything. How annoying. How thematically appropriate, I suppose. Ian just tried to stab himself and missed. Good job, bro. At some point, a school bus died. Yay, now the other one died. And no, only school remains. Ian's not very accurate. Oh, he's also blind. Okay. That makes more sense. Shouldn't that be called Brainstorm? Oh, right. I forgot that they could revive the school buses. I mean, of course they can. Oh, is Ian still blind? What an annoying fight. Oh, Noisy got killed by a textbook passage. That's interesting. I would wake up if a school bus ran me over too, though. That's really weird phrasing, thanks to using an enemy's skill. God dang it. I made such an annoying boss fight. Let's try using an attack item and see if it does anything. Or not, because enrage. At least the school bus is dead again. Maybe school will die soon. No, of course. I think it's probably set to do that every set number of turns. Could raise defense, maybe that would help. Or not. Randomly being enraged kind of makes it hard to do any plans. Blinded, enraged, and silenced. There we go. Just being able to cause like every status effect is kind of overpowered. Fighting without Trin in the group makes it easy to run out of MP though, so that's also a problem. School can see again. That's a message. School calmed down a bit. School was defeated. Hooray! And it gave us a crystal for Calcula. Shagg learned his secret skill, Rally. Ah yes, the male pronouns that I used at some point. Ha. Rally makes everybody do a team-up attack, but that takes up their turn, so it's not that useful. It's alright. It could be worse. You can save anywhere, but I'm using the save point because I can. Alright, let's squeeze one more fight in here. Noisy's special challenge is Canada and Quebec, because Noisy lives in Canada. So you plays Oh Canada while you fight Canada, because I thought this was hilarious when I was a 2009-year-old. Apparently. I guess. Yep. I'm sure this is offensive to somebody. It's gotta be, right? I mean, like, people are easy to offend. Defense and support type. Oh no, an incomprehensible language, aka French, which Ian probably actually knows a little bit of. Like, at least a little. Oh no, maple syrup. Wow, Canadian stereotypes sure are exciting. I think I'm offended a little by this. Even though I am not Canadian. Because just stereotypes are irritating. There is a little bit of humor in here, which we might see. Canada summoned a blizzard. That's not the funny part. Oh, that's kind of funny. Quebec trying to establish independence and hitting one of either itself or Canada, except it missed for some reason. I don't know. Canada also can charge you with a sword for some reason. Like all of Canada charging you with a single sword, I guess. That makes sense. Quebec is sometimes sort of healing, but I don't think any boss in this game that heals anybody is actually useful. Like, I mean, they don't heal enough to do anything meaningful. I suppose I should take out Quebec first, because it has less HP. Quebec is taking itself out. Or at least sort of trying to. I wonder if this video will get hit with a copyright claim for the Canada theme song. Or something. That would be funny. I would think that would be funny. Probably inconvenient and annoying, but funny. Quebec was defeated! Hooray! Apologies to all Quebec citizens for this nonsense that's happening. I feel like I have to share this artifact of my history, even if it might be possibly something that you don't enjoy. Canada's pretty powerful though. Until I lower its attack power, that is. Ho ho ho. This fight is less annoying than school was, that's for sure. Just enjoy the majestic music. The Bard Song? That's because that's the skill Noisy learns from this encounter. So I guess it makes sense for Canada to use it. Maybe. Canada was defeated! Hooray! Canadian cloak was found. Bard's Song can put all the enemies to sleep. I have no idea how actually useful that is. The cloak Canadian Special Forces wear if they exist. That's silly. Of course they exist. I'll give it to Noisy for thematic appropriateness. Anyway, now that we've destroyed school and Canada, that's a good place to call it for this episode. Next time, we will continue dealing with unique enemy encounters, I'm sure.